Alrighty. All right, let's give everybody a few minutes. Okay. Come on in, people. I went and got my ice. I got my snacks. My M&Ms. I love these. So I got my snacks and my ice and everything. We ready for the conversation? I know I'm a little bit behind. Hey, Belle is here. Come on in. And we decided that we was going to have some good conversation. Somebody is. And I'm still watching Desperate Housewives. I'm going to have to put it on pause for us for our conversation. All right. Let me pause that. Put that in on pause in the background. Yes. So we decided that we were going to chit chat about horror movies. We was talking about old versus new. We're chatting about that. We're gonna also chit chat about income, streams of income, new businesses, at home businesses. Some people are going back to work, and others, some are not going back to work, and some have just came up with their own streams of income and new jobs and different things that they've come up with where they can work from home and they don't even have to punch a clock. So we're going to talk about all of that. And then if anybody wants to come up on the panel, that's the link. I just dropped the link down. All you have to do is click on the link, and then and you can come on up here and chit chat with us. So me and Belle was talking about before the real old school stuff. We was talking about Elvira and the movies and how she was the host. She was the horror queen. And then we were talking about what's the other guy name that we were talking about, Belle? That we didn't mention the Creature Feature. That's way back old school. Y'all remember that Creature Feature used to come on? Like that used to come on when I was like a kid. Son of Svengoolie. That's who I was thinking about. So we were talking about Son of Svengoolie and how he used to come on first. He was the host, and then it was Elvira, Mistress in the Dark of the Dark, and she would come on. So, and then we were talking about the how the older movies and how they would do, their scariness and all their horror makeup and all that stuff versus today. Today's stuff, it's quick, fast. It doesn't take hours like it did back in the day. Back in the day, it took hours for them to put on all the gore and the horror makeup and to set things up and all of that stuff. So I know it's two totally different topics and stuff, but we decided that we, just things. It is so much fun to talk about things out of the ordinary. Don't y'all get tired of just talking about the same? The same old, same old stuff. And I usually have my notepad hit. My phone is going off. Um, both of my phones. And I'm washing clothes. I'm washing
this y'all new
clothes.
big homie checking in. Just want to drop something on y'all real.
Sorry. I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that I had my YouTube still set. All right. So, and I made my bed up. As y'all can see in the background, I made my bed up. I'm on. I'm like half done with my room, but I was like, I had to go get my snacks and go get my goodies. And Farron has school tomorrow, so he was like, "Mom, I brought." He promised his friends that he was going to bring them snacks, so he did that as well. And so we had to go and take care of that stuff. And then Farron went to clear out. I had like 1,000 of these cups because every time I'm eating ice, and I don't be wanting to litter. So instead of me taking the cups when I'm done with them and just like tossing them, throwing them out, I'll put them in the back seat. And I didn't realize, y'all, I had about 20 of those ice cups. Literally about 20 of those ice cups in my back seat. And so Farron was like, "Mommy, no, I'm gonna go and clear this out for you." So he went and did that for me. It was believable back then. Yes. Do you the like? It looked so authentic back then. Like even now, I can tell, and my kids can tell, like when they have fake fires versus like the real fires and stuff, they do. You can tell when it's computer animated. You can tell when I was watching um Jungle Cruise. That was the name of it. We watched Jungle Cruise last night with The Rock. And when we were watching Jungle Cruise, they showed the lady, okay, it was this scene where she was she ran up on this thing to swing across, and she put like a towel or something for her to go on to this long like clothing line thing in order to get to the boat. And you could tell that the stunt double was a man, because when they put it on it the way they did it, they didn't do it really good. So I was like, that's a man. Like, so you could see her stunt double. Back in the day, do y'all remember, Bill, you probably remember this because you watch a lot of movies. Do y'all remember like Dynasty in Dallas, those TV shows? And when they did the scenes when the ladies would be fighting, because they were always fighting on those shows. And when they did the scenes when the ladies were fighting, they just didn't show their face. But the stunt doubles that they had, like it was more realistic. Like today, you can just tell when it's a guy trying to pretend that's the woman. And so in that scene on Jungle Cruise, the man was like twice her size, swinging, going across there, and you can tell that it was a guy. Like all day, I was telling the boys, I was like, "Look at that! It's so fake and so phony." Even though the movie itself was good, a lot of the movie was good. The scene with the tiger, but you can tell that part of the at times they use the computer generated tiger, and so you was able to tell, that um Disney does good. They do really good with it. Yeah, you love the oh, I love Dynasty. Come on now. Come on now. They don't make shows like that no more. This new stuff and everything that I hate. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But back then, Dynasty was the shit. Dallas was the shit. The Carringtons, that was really good. I lived for Charlie's Angels. I used to watch that. TJ Hooker, shows like that. What are the shows back in the day? Starsky and Hutch, like all of those TV shows. What's the Dukes of Hazards? Oh, come on now. The Dukes of Honey, we would the weekend, the Dukes of Hazard used to come on like on a Friday, right in front of the tube. Yeah, they'll say yes. And most of Baby Mama films, she did most of her stunts. Yes. Yes, they did. A lot of the time back in those days, a lot of them they didn't want a stunt double. Like the movie stars, they would break a leg or arm or hand or whatever. But they was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the chance. They would do their own stunt doubles. Hey there, Miss Mom G. Number three, how you doing? So it was worth watching back in the day. I would sit back all day and watch the repeats of it. Mm-hmm. Even the comedy is not as good as it was back in the day. Three's Company was my show. Good Times was come on, they was in the hood. Everybody wanted James Evans for a dad. Honey, you know back in the day, you wish James Evans was your father. When your mama was going through stuff, because he stood by his children. He stood by his wife. He didn't take no mess. He would go down with a fight, whether they had it or not. And we all, if your mom was that single mom and you were living in the hood back, honey, you was like, yeah, I wish my daddy was like that. Or you might have had a dad or an uncle or somebody that was like tough like him. And we all had that mama. So those were really good. Maude, I did used to watch Maude. I did. I watched because I remember the spinoffs like the Jeffersons and how the Jeffersons was the spinoff for All in the Family. So All in the Family came on first, and then the Jeffersons, like the wife, she was their maid, and then they got their show. And then that's when the Jeffersons came. So a lot of those shows like came off, they it was spinoffs, but it worked. It worked back in the day. It was really good. The stuff that you see today that they throw together and that they do today, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, do better. Right? It's like, do better. Come on, guys, do better, because it's horrible. It's horrible in what it is that they do. But we still go watch them. We think that it's gonna get better. The Conjuring. I've seen all of the Conjuring. Well, I haven't seen the newest one that came out. I haven't went to see it, and I'm kind of nervous of going to see that, because once you see like one or two of these good movies, and or part two wind up being okay, it's like, is it gonna go downhill from there? Like, do you really want to waste the money on it? When we went to see Jungle Cruise last night, I spent $100. I paid for all three of us to get in there, and then the rest was food and junk. So it was $105 and some change. Okay, that was up in there. So that's a lot of money for one night at a movie theater, and then to go there and you spending that kind of money, and ain't nobody taking you out on a date, and then the movie ain't good. I don't mind paying it if the movie's gonna be good. Miss Mom G said, I also watched Mary Tyler Moore, Rhoda. Yes, Love Boat. Those were the shows I remember also from back in the day. You better say it. Let me tell you, on my Fire Stick, every morning while I would get up and get ready, you know, I would watch Love Boat. Oh, I would watch Love Boat on IMD TV. I would literally watch Love Boat every all the old. It just brings back memories, like good memories. It was really good. Bell say Norman Lear is amazing director. He brought social justice to life. Yeah, yep, yep. Bell say Miss Mom 3. Yes, love those shows. Those were the look. Those shows were the best. Those shows were literally, those were good shows. Those were good shows. Let's put that on here. About when she said Maud really, like, yeah, that do. How many of you all remember That's My Mama? Do y'all remember That's My Mama with Clifton Davis? I was just watching that the other day. Great show. Oh, you better stop it, Stephanie. Stephanie Vital say Fantasy Island and the Bionic Woman. Yeah, and remember the $6 million man. Let's not forget the $6 million man. Okay. I love that. Let's not forget the $6 million man. Oh, Bell, now you really going back, girl. You really going back. Petticoat Junction. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Green Acres is the place to be. Y'all remember that? Green Acres? Oh, come on now. Yeah, the Beverly Hillbillies. See, we need the guys, the people to come back. The directors and all of those to come back again with those movies. Like that, those movies were loved. Like love from the heart. That was the heart and the soul of it. I still watch Little House on the Prairie. Yes, I still watch Little House on the Prairie. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. They're bringing back Fantasy Island, but this time the host will be a Latin fee. See, I don't like it when they change it. I don't, every time when they try to do that, like, do y'all watch the new Dynasty? I don't watch it. I don't watch it. Now, the kids today, the younger people today, they watch it because my daughters and them, they're like, they watch it. And I'm like, no, no, it doesn't work for me. No. So I probably wouldn't watch it. Tales from the Dark Side. Yes. Tales from the Dark Side. Tales from the Crypt. You remember that? Tales from the Crypt. Mm-hmm. That was Tales from the Dark Side was really good. That was good. That was good. What was the other one? I'm trying to think. That was back in the day with Tales from the Dark Side. There was another one that they used to show back then when they used to show that one. That was really good as well. Yeah, man, y'all bringing up the memories. Y'all bringing back memories because those were a lot of good shows. A lot of good shows. The Naked City and The Fugitive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you going way back. See, and I used to watch a lot of TV because back in the day, this how it went. This how it went. You went to school. You got home from school. You did your homework and stuff. Unless you did your homework in school. You rushed to go outside because you had to come back in when the lights was on. You had to be home or in front of the house or on the porch by the time the street lights came on. And then everybody was looking at the clock around 7, 8, 9 o'clock because you knew you had to hurry up and watch your show because come 10, you had to go to bed or get ready for bed. Come 10 o'clock, you had to get ready for bed and get ready for school the next day. So that's how it was back in the day. Today, the kids just don't ever leave the house. We wanted to leave the house back in the day. We would be like, okay, we got to hurry up and go outside and play and stuff because once it got late, that was it. It wasn't no more playing around. I loved it that. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of the Twilight Zone and Night Gallery. You got it. You got it. Yes. Yes. You say Colombo Cannon. Yes, Colombo can Hawaii 5-0. Hawaii 5-0. How many of y'all remember that one? Yes. Look at, we bringing up some movies. Look, everybody else left. They say they over there talking about old movies. He over there talking about nothing. No, we not. We not. We only talk. We talking about the fun stuff, the good stuff. Now, what's going to be really good? What we're going to get into is life lessons, life changes. Lost inspiration. Crafting with your flamboyant creator. Ooh, I bet you got some nice stuff. I like that. You guys go over there and sub crafting with your flamboyant creator. Some just told me, I bet you got some good stuff over there, girl. And we ain't even got into the business, coming up with your great own business ideas and stuff. But I just like to share. And I just bet you got some great stuff. Because I'm a DIY. I love the do-it-yourself stuff. So I bet you got some great stuff over there. Rob Sullivan wrote both Twilight Zone and The Night Gallery. Yes, yep. Who else we got? I'm sorry. Hey, Jenny. It's no problem, love. Hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, Abbott and Costello. Now that is a Stephanie, you Marcus Welby, my mom. Now you bringing up shows that my mother had us watching. Yep. You're welcome, love. Oh my God, I forgot Lassie. We love Lassie. Now, when you talk about Lassie, you think about dang, I was just watching this show, Little House on the Prairie, because all of them went together. What's the other one? Tonto, the Long Ranger. The Long Ranger. Yep. Yep. Leave It to Beaver. Get out. Yes. Well, your youngest daughter is your twin. Oh my, thank you. Thank you. Look, me and her supposed to be working out because this pandemic, it blew both of, honey, eating all this. Y'all know I don't eat healthy. Eating all this stuff, we didn't blow up. So now we gotta work all this stuff off. Hey, Miss Sislo, how you doing? Oh my, yes, Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace. I love it. Miss Sislo, newsworthy update, girl. What's the update? What's the update on the news? I love Dennis the Menace. Yeah, Gunsmoke. Yep, y'all coming up with some good. I forgot about Gomer Pyle. Yes. That was good. Yeah. Rawhide, Bonanza. Y'all better stop. You better stop. Y'all bringing up all these good. See, where's those good shows at today? Where are those good? Julia. Oh, you going way back, crafting. You're going way back. Yes, Peter Gunn. Yep. You said your mom's show was Andy Griffith. Yeah, I liked that too. I did. I liked the Andy Griffith. I did. I liked that. That was a great show. Rifleman. Captain Kangaroo. I used to watch it. Now y'all remember Bozo Circus? Bozo Circus, yes. Inspector Gadget. Oops. Let's see here. Oh shoot, it's moving too fast. Okay, there we go. You said I Love Lucy was a childhood fan. I Love Lucy. I don't think Miss Mom G. I don't think I Love Lucy is going to like ever go out of style because she was just like the greats. The Honeymooners. Nobody mentioned the Honeymooners. Yep. Oh, I forgot about that one. 77 Sunset Strip. I forgot about that. You said Gunsmoke and was your dad's and Bonanza. Those were good shows too. Yep. Bell digging them, Bell digging them all up. Those were all great shows. Those were all great shows. And they just don't. Nobody's making good shows like that again. No one's making good. If they could come up with great TV shows like that, because we're not. I mean, we're streaming everything. People watching stuff that's on the go. But I think we are really looking for some good, wholesome stuff. I think everybody is. That's why the reality shows are not doing as well as they were before. You know why? Because people are tired of the bullshit. Folks are tired of the fighting. They're tired of the mess. We tired of seeing the same sister throwing wine and liquor and glass and shoes at another sister. And everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good. So we're tired of seeing that. Everybody wants somebody to just get along. Chicago had a different bozo than Michigan. We had one from Windsor, Canada, but I love them both. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I used to love bozo. My children was on, we went to Bozo Circus when they were little. And I have a picture of me, my two older ones. I didn't have the rest of them. It was the two older ones. They were little bit they were 1 and 2. And we took a picture, and this was like right before they was canceling the show. Right before they was canceling the show, we went to Bozo Circus, and we took pictures. Yeah. Jack Benny. Oh my God. Do you remember the Benny Hill show? When you said Jack Benny show, and I do remember that. Do you remember the Benny Hill show? The Donna Reed show? I do remember the Donna Reed show. Yep. Oh my God. Okay, come on, Miss Sislo. Come on, Miss Sislo. Zoom, Sesame Street, The Electric Company, Morgan Freeman that had that on lock. Like, that's why a lot of us know him from way back. We know him from the Sesame Street days. I loved Zoomed. I love Sesame Street. I love The Electric Company. Huh? Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Do y'all remember that? That's what. Oh my God. You telling your age now. You telling your age. The Carol Burnett show. Oh, yes. Yes, the Carol Burnett show was great. Benny Hill show was a whole man. Remember now, Miss Sislo, I remember when my mom used to be like, turn that off because it was so bad. But we all talked about it at school the next day. It was so raunchy back in the day. The Courtship of Eddie's Father. I loved that. I loved it, that show. Yeah, The Courtship of Eddie's Father. And what was the one with the twins? Remember the twins? It was called, oh my gosh, I cannot think of it. But it used to come on during the time with The Courtship of Eddie's Fathers. And then it was the guy that took care of the twins. And they had the butler. I cannot think of the name of that. Oh my gosh, you better stop. Welcome Back, Carter. Yes. I loved Welcome Back, Carter too. I did. The Patty Duke show. Family Affair. Y'all know it. Family Affair. Buffy and Joe. Oh, come on. You better stop. Yes, their name was Buffy and Jody. It sure was. Oh my gosh. And what was eight? Eight is enough. Now, eight, I loved eight. Eight is enough. I would watch that right now. You know, y'all know I had nine. For me, nine was enough. But eight is enough. Oh my God. And the Partridge Family. Yep. Yep. What girl died? The girl you saying of Buffy and Jody, the daughter died? I think we all was in love with Willie Ames. Yes. Heart to Heart. I loved Heart to Heart. Benson was another good, because you know we didn't have too many. It wasn't too many of color shows of color. It wasn't too many of them. But yeah, Get Out. Now you know what? When I heard about Willis and them, and the because we all know Willis was on drugs, and then I found out the daughter, who we all thought was good, Soap was good. When I found out she was on drugs and got her daughter taken away, and everybody looked at her like, remember, she was the good girl. She was the good girl. She went to private school. She had everything going on for her. But when we found out that she was on drugs and she died, that was a shocker. That was a shocker. Yeah. Oh, Mary Hartman. Yes, I remember that show. Ooh, y'all bringing up some shows. Soap was really good. Soap was so funny. Mama's Family is still funny. I still watch that. I wish they would bring Soap back. I would love it. Mama's Family is still funny to this day. You know, Mama's Family was the spinoff from Carol Burnett, from the Carol Burnett show. And yeah, Maude is still hilarious. If you watch that, you know, to this day. Y'all talking about some good show. Y'all bringing up some, look, y'all taking a sister way back. Like, we going way back. We had a screen with 3 colors we used to put on the front of the TV to make it show in those 3 colors. Laugh out loud. Yes, you know, I remember when we had the clicker. It would be a click, and we remember it wasn't remotes. We didn't call them remote. They was the clicker. Why? Because you had to go all the way. Remember, you would click, and if you went past channel 7 or channel, you had to go all the way around through all the channels again to get the click. That was when I can remember when we got our first color remote control TV. And we were so freaking happy about that. But it would click. But you had to go all the way. You couldn't put no 07, you know. You couldn't do none of that stuff. You had to go all the way around in order to do that. And then do y'all remember on TV? That was the cable station. Remember when it was in one cable stations? It was on TV. You had to have a little box. And then Showtime, you know, came out with Showtime. Oh my gosh. Y'all come. Yes. Radio Taxi, Three Stooges, One Day at a Time. Valerie Burton. I remember she was on drugs. Sanford and Son. Yes. You missed my testimony above, Queen. Oh, let me go back up. Get Christy Love. You better say it. Color TV wasn't out when I was small. Right. Exactly. I'm sitting up here. I'm just like, y'all bringing me way back. Way back. Let me go back up and see. You said I missed it. Oh, but you said Buffy passed away. Oh, wow. It's sad when you hear about those great ones, and then they you know, they pass away, especially from drugs. Miss Sister, people, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person that loved me to the end. Tell us more. Oh, the Patty Duke show. I remember that one. We talked about Give Me a Break. Okay, I have to go back. Go back up because we missed. Miss Sislo, tell us more. I love this conversation. Honey, it's great when you can talk about some good. Look, already the 18. I forgot about the 18. It's already hit 9 o'clock. Time goes by so quickly. Time goes by so quickly when you're having a good time and you're sharing. Look, all we talking about is movies. It's old movies. And look at how you see how that brings up memories of your childhood, whether it was good or bad. But those TV shows back in the day just made you feel really good. A lot of those shows made you feel really good. I love it. Let's see. Bob Newhart. I forgot about Bob Newhart. She said we had, let me show this. 3 screens with 3 colors. A screen with 3 colors. I remember them days crafting. I remember them. I love my theme show. That was Donny Hathaway singing. Oh, I did like her. Yep, their theme song. A lot of them had good. To this day, I love the Jeffersons theme song. I love moving on up to the east side. That, man, we just love that. Do you remember when the TV used to shut? Oh, yes, girl, you better stop. You better stop playing. Yeah, it will play the national anthem. You remember that? It would play the national anthem, and then after that, you got that long. It would go. It would just go that way, and then it shut. Then you got the snow. You got all the snow. That was it. It shut it down then. Oh, I definitely remember that. Saturday morning cartoons, wrestling and boxing. Yes. Yes. Look, I learned the preamble from watching the Saturday morning cartoon. Like you used to be able to learn a lot of stuff. Like a lot of schools, you would, by watching the Saturday morning, Sunday morning cartoons. Oh man, you learned, honey. You learned your Pledge of Allegiance. A lot of stuff that you learned on back then. That's why our kids is dumb as, because they don't share none of that. I'm sad and heartbroken that our kids, they can't even write in cursive. Remember, they would show you on Sesame Street, those shows, they would show you how to write in cursive. They would do the A and they'll show you how to do the A in cursive. They'll do the B and they would show you how to do the B in cursive. We don't get none of that no more. When I never forget when we went and I told my son, I was helping him open his bank account. And the lady said, sign your name. And my baby said he didn't know how. I said, what you mean you don't know how? Boy, say, if you don't say, he says, Mom, I don't know how. I don't know how to write in cursive. And he wasn't the only one. I heard other people, because they don't teach that anymore. Do y'all remember back in, it was mandatory for us to learn cursive? Crazy. Y'all remember the after school special in the month? Yes. Yes. Walona sang the Jeffersons theme song. Get out, Miss Sislo. Get out. I never knew that. Did she? Girl, you bringing some knowledge. Come on, keep bringing that knowledge over here. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Yes, I watched the Sugar Ray Tommy Hearn fight on TV. That's going really back in the day. Because remember, that was pay per view. That was real pay per view. You had to pay in advance. And then you would switch it on at whatever time, and then you could see it back then. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, we have 5 more minutes. We're going to keep talking about movies up until 9 o'clock, and then we're going to get into the business. We're going to get down with the business. Home businesses that you guys have started, had, or thinking about starting. We're going to talk about that at 9 o'clock. Y'all remember the after school specials and the Monster Show, the Monster Pictures. I'm just a bill. I remember that. Yes. Injunction junction. What's your function? We learned stuff off of that. Miss Sislo, our kids ain't learning shit now. We need those shows back. Man, I know I had to go back. She said you missed it again. I'm sorry, babe. I have to go back up. I have to go back up. Because, man, look, you're talking good stuff. Good stuff. She passed last year, unfortunately, after her appearance of the remake of Good Times. Oh, wow. Let me see. I remember Get Christy Love. I used to love all those shows. Yep. Oh my gosh, y'all bring it up. It is up about 4 comments. Okay, let me go. Let me go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Okay, I got that one. Is that the one you're talking about? That one, and then let me see the other one. Okay. We got that one. Y'all remember the after school special? Wait a minute, Miss Sislo. Let me see if I got the. Oh, you might be talking about this one. Willona sang the Jeffersons theme. So I did not. You taught me something today. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know Willona sang the theme song for that. Emergency, the show. I remember that. Wow. See, a lot of these shows, they were great shows, and they stayed on a minute. Even though it seemed like they didn't stay on a minute, they stayed on for a minute. Honey, they don't make good shows like this back in the day. We need our old producers back. What was the detective show where the detective had the parakeet? Beretta. Yes, you talking about the detective. He was the cop and he had the white parakeet. Yes, that was Beretta. Oh my gosh. I almost died in April. No. What happened? Miss Sisler, what? April is my birthday month. My birthday is April 22nd. And my grandson was born April 23rd. He was born the day after my birthday. So, ooh, honey, you like, what happened? Oh, from COVID. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I just saw you just put it up. I almost died from COVID in last March. I almost lost my oldest daughter from COVID. Oh my gosh. That COVID is it's no joke. And you know what the thing about it is? The people, I know you probably heard, a lot of those that did get the COVID shots and everything, they still dying. They still passing away. I had a COVID scare. And I went and come to find out I didn't have COVID or anything. And the ER doctor said they didn't think I had it. It was my high blood pressure. It was my high blood pressure and it was my asthma. But my job at the time, because those were 2 of the symptoms, and because I kept saying this headache won't go away, and I'm having breathing issues, and he was like, I got to send you home because you said that you got to go to the doctor, you got to get this COVID test, and they was like, I couldn't just go get the quick one, I had to get like the 3-day one or something like that, but then it was Kojak. Yep, I remember Kojak, and everything came back, clear. But man, I'm so thankful that you're alive. God bless you and your daughter, because this COVID, and those of you that got your shots and stuff, do not think that you are immune. You are not. Please keep your mask on. Even when I'm in my office, I get folks to come in and see me, and they'll say, I hope you don't mind me not wearing my mask, but I've been vaccinated. And I say, oh no, you can. But if you don't mind, I'm going to put my mask on anyway. And the second I hear the doorbell ring, the ding ding, I put my mask on. I'm not playing about that. I'm not playing. Mm-mm. He was born the day I got out of ICU. Look at God. Look at God. Look how God brought that life in. Man, me and your grandson have the same birthday. Yes, my birthday twin. Yep, he was born. Remember, I kept telling y'all, I said, I want him to be born on my birthday. That would be that was the best birthday present ever. That's what I wanted. I didn't want anything. I didn't want the kids to buy me jewelry, gifts. No, I just wanted my grandson to be born on my birthday. And my daughter went into labor. She went into labor on my birthday. And then he was born on the 23rd that morning. Do the time if you can't do the crab. Yes, Beretta theme song. Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all know it. Sammy Davis Jr. Okay, Sammy Davis Jr. was the stuff back in the day. Yes. Yep. I love that. Oh my gosh. I am off oxygen now, and my daughter just had a newborn 1 month ago. God bless her. Hey, boo. God bless your daughter and you too, huh?
You lied?
Yeah. No, why you always want to take my candle?
You just said, Brian, you can't have that candle when I can't have it. Why? Oh, your bed pink.
Go ahead, huh?
Your bed pink.
Yep, ain't it cute? How I got it all set up.
It's all right. Nah, just
you know it's cute.
I said I was just playing.
Take the candle.
No, I can take the candle.
Farron must have lit his candle. I smell. What's that I smell then?
Some butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
I don't know what you smell.
You got your school clothes out. I put a load in the wash machine. I'm finna put another load.
You should have been washing all day.
I should have been. You could have been. What you been doing? Yeah, that's right. Skedaddle. Gee, did you see my other comment before? Bill, let me go back up. Y'all know I be trying. Y'all know I go back up. I go back up and I do because I don't want to miss anybody. Is it that one, Belle? Yeah, you said me and your grandson have the same birthday. Yep. Because you always, honey, you've been my birthday twin. Now you really his birthday twin. No, he's your birthday twin because you was here first. He's yours. All these April babies. Yep. Let me see. Miss Sislo said, I found out I went to get a treatment for it and I was only standing at 70% oxygen. Oh my gosh. Wow. They were breathing for me 60%. And you hear, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. I am off oxygen now. My daughter just had a newborn 1 month ago. Look at them blessings. Look at how them blessings roll in. Look at that. Oh, you said not that one? Oh, the Rockford. Stephanie, I forgot about the Rockford Files. I forgot about that one. You said, oh, no, the other comment. Okay, Belle, I got you. Hi, Keitra. Miss Gina, miss and love you. Blessings to you and your beautiful family. Thank you, Keitra. Thank you, love. Thanks for coming in. Okay, we're at 9:05. Okay, guys, we're at 9:05. So right now, that's my Cash App. If anybody want to bless the queen, it's not mandatory. We are talking about businesses. Okay, businesses and startups, everything that you need to do. We're going to talk about this for an hour. 10 o'clock, the show's going to shut down. If anybody would like to, let me put on, if you'd like to come up on StreamYard and give some advice about your business or other businesses, you are more than welcome to come and do so. You say, okay, last one, Barnaby Jones and my cousin was named after Jedediah. Get out. Jedediah is a beautiful name. I like that. Jedediah is a great, beautiful name. So we all know that due to the COVID, and a lot of things that happened, people lost their jobs. People lost their jobs. People couldn't pay their rents and stuff. Other folks, some came up with great ideas. Some people started their online stores. Some folks are selling jewelry. Some people are selling clothing. Some people are selling hair. Some folks are selling hair and bundles and just all kind of stuff to get started. I created, a business. They say you need 8 streams of income in order to just get by. And I know a lot of good at home startup businesses that you can start. Also, if you go you're on YouTube. So if you just put in the search bar of YouTube, easy startups, startups that don't cost much money. They got folks that can show you how to start your own your own business or company for less than $100. You could put that in or for free. So you can do stuff for free. You could and how you do it for free, you come up with your product or whatever the case may be, take pictures of it, video of it, post it online, put your Cash App and stuff up, and voila. My first at-home business that I did, that I was making good money from, where I was bringing in a bag, and it still works for me right now, is my foot fetish business. And I talk about that. I've spoken about this a long time. I got beat up about it. I got talked about it. Other YouTubers and content creators called me all kind of names and hoes and this and that. But let me tell you something. That put food on the table, paid some bills, helped me to get by. And you're not selling anything. You're not showing anything. All you're doing is taking pictures with your feet. You can take pictures or videos showing you washing your feet, polishing your nails, clipping your toenails, changing your shoes, just different stuff like that, because it is a market. Let me tell y'all something that I realized, especially in the adult entertainment industry. There is a market for every goddamn thing. Okay? There is, just ask the strippers. Just ask those that have been into the adult entertainment industry. There is a market for. If you got somebody that love feet, they gonna pay just to watch your feet. If you got somebody that loves to see you pick your nostrils and stuff like, y'all see, what's that, Dr. Pimple Popper? There is people, they have a large following just watching this doctor popping people's grossed out pimples. Stuff through. So there is for game for everything. There, do you know they have where people dress up in costumes like bunny rabbits, teddy bears, all this kind of stuff, and they get freaky. There's a fetish for that. Like people that they pay for that kind of stuff, and all you're doing is putting on a costume and you getting freaky or being whatever, and you're selling that. It is a huge market. What is big? Stephanie said, huh? Yes, they call them furries. Yes, Stephanie, they call them furries. And it is a huge market for it. People are making a lot of money. I can say myself, I made pretty good money doing foot fetishes. Just foot fetishes. Foot fetish fun. I call it foot fantasies. And even when I'm at work, I'll be at work, I might wear a little skirt or something, and I just take a picture of my feet under my desk. I might take my heels off and play, and I just snap a picture and put it on my site. Put it on my site. And you'll get some guys that want to buy your pantyhose. They want to buy your old shoes. Honey, old shoes to the foot fetish community, well, you can make more money off of that than buying a new pair of shoes. Okay? I've sold shoes for $50. You can go get a brand new pair of shoes for $50, correct? Okay? Socks. You go get socks, what? Nice pair of name brand socks, 10, 20 bucks or whatever. I could sell an old stinky pair of socks because that's what they want. That's what they get off of the odor, the pheromones in it. That's what they like. 30 bucks, 20, 30 bucks, 40 bucks if you're giving them more than one pair, you know. Keachers say, believe it or not, I have a thought, but I'm not sure if I have the energy for it. I know it would sell. Girl, you better come on. What's the thought? Share it. Share it. Come on, share it. That's what we here for. We talking about good, easy startup businesses. If you want to do, I still do my t-shirts. You know, I still do my t-shirts. My t-shirts now, I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't sell like the foot fetish stuff does. It doesn't sell. I'm trying to do now my own fetish oil, my own fetish lotions for them to buy, you know, there. So, but that community is huge. It's huge. So if you got a great idea, like I'm just telling Keitra, honey, bring it out, bring it. You say you're not sure if you have the energy for it. Well, girl, you may not have the energy for it, but somebody else might, especially when you're home and right now you're going through everything that you're going through. Like I said, there are so many people that are dealing with the evictions and bills and utilities and not being able to even just buy food and this and that, and they can't go back to work. Some of the people's jobs that they had are just deleted. They're gone, never again. So they got to either go into a different field or they have to think of something else in order to, you know, make that income. So yeah, if you got an idea of something that's you think that's going to work for you or work for, I tell folks that all the time. Let me tell you something. There is a business even in, do you know there how many people, our community right now is, there's a problem with literacy. There's a problem with literacy. People can't read. There's folks that don't understand. Some people, they can read a little bit, but they don't even understand what it is that they're reading. That could be a business for you. If you're a mom and you have little kids, you can't pay for a babysitter, but you can read good and you can comprehend, make that your business. Make it your business. It could be Jen's Reading and Comprehension Business, LLC. And what you would do is, for those that cannot read, you would read their mail, their letters, things from school, whatever, and you explain it to them. You let them know if you have documents, if you have schoolwork and different things like that, that you can't comprehend or you can't read, you charge them a fee. You could charge them a flat fee or you could charge them by the hour. That's a business. That's something for you. Keitra says, let's see what she says here. Show cleaning a room in your house, like just cleaning. Some folks love to watch people clean. I just work too much. People used to love to watch me. Yes, girl. I just look. The girl I was watching. It's so funny you said that because I've been binge watching or the Housewives, and while I was binge watching that, one of them was she had to move out of her house, and her husband had to move out of their house because they could no longer afford it. And so they had to move into a neighborhood that wasn't as expensive as their house that they had, and they rented their house out. And her husband was like, I got to take this job out of the country, out of the state, in order to make them some money. Her landlord was doing adult cleaning videos. she had the girls and she was paying them and they were making really good money. And the one girl came up with this, her own little, she put her own little spin on it and everything. And believe you me, people, voyeurism pays a lot of money. Voyeurism pays a lot of money. Just like people like to watch you clean. Folks like to watch you play with your feet. I had a guy, what's saying about that? He just liked to comb women's hair. That was his fetish. It wasn't a sexual thing. He didn't want to have sex with you. A lot of them is just fetishes. It's not about you having to sleep with them or them having to sleep with you. Like Keitra says, they like to watch. The college students make thousands upon thousands of dollars just from those folks that are just watching. That's it. With something music, it's a cleaning fetish with OCD people. Yes. Yep, you're right. And they make a lot of money. I'm telling you, the foot fetish game, $1 billion business. $1 billion business. You can go all type of different ways with the foot. That's the one job, that business that I created, that it's going to always make me money. It's going to always bring in money. Keitra said one lady told me it made her feel like she accomplished something for that day. And I can understand it because you know, that's your job. And you got something that's coming in, you're bringing like something to the table, for it. Somebody just, oh, thank you, love. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. See, somebody, look at somebody just blessed. I appreciate. I'm about to send you some hearts, Mama. I hope you guys, I just sent you some hearts back. Thank you. But yeah, that's the one thing that people love. They love to watch. And if you're like let me tell you something. Me and Keitra is giving you some game. Look, Keitra, we putting them up on the hustle, Mama. We putting you up on a free. We giving you, this is free. This is free info. Okay. You can take that. These are things that you can do in the comfort of your own home. These are things that when you're in the bathroom, okay, when it's time for you to take that shower, you flick that camera on or whatever, and you can get paid. Just act like you cleaning your bathroom. Just go in there and clean your bathroom, clean out your tub and different stuff. Folks will pay to watch that. They will pay to watch. I sit home. I come home like this. I come home now. And just like now, like my feet is swollen. Look, I'm putting my feet up right there, just show. And I could just be putting some ointment on my feet. When I get ready to put that ointment, I'd be like, oh shit, let me turn that camera on. And all I'm doing is showing my feet. The camera is not on me. It's on my feet. And honey, somebody wants to see that. And they will pay for that. People will pay for things that you don't think that they would pay for. And the one thing they like to do is watch. Voyeurism is $1 million business. It is. Hey, Silly Mommy for Life. No, you're not late. We just we was talking about the movies and all that stuff, and we're done with that. So now we're talking about businesses, at home businesses that you can come up with on your own, and some that other people, my ideas that they might have. So me and Keitra we put out 2 that can make you some quick money for those that got some, quick money. Like other ones, people want to y'all girls that do the eyebrows and the eyelashes and stuff and the makeup and stuff. Awesome. That's awesome. Y'all do a great job doing it. But do you not know that you'll get if you just turned on a video camera and you show you plucking your eyebrows, you show you putting those eyelashes on, or even just taking them off, Folks will pay just to watch you take all your makeup off and pull your wig off your head. Do you not know you can make some money from that? And other folks will talk about you and everything else, but you will feel so good that you accomplished something because this is your business and you're going to work hard at your business. There was this one lady and a young girl, and she was a heavy girl, and she has her mother, honey, that I don't want to give her name out or whatever, but she's on YouTube, and that's how I ran across her. Her mother, she's on OnlyFans. She got started on OnlyFans. And if you have cable, or if you have, the Apple TV and all that stuff, you could see it. They did on one of those show, I can't think of it, remember if it was Netflix or Hulu, one of them, but they talked about OnlyFans. If you go pull that up, you'll see all the girls that talk about how they got started on OnlyFans. And this one girl was saying how people talked about her and they did, but honey, she laughing all the way to the bank. And she was getting her hair did, she was getting her nails and stuff did, and her mother is her manager. And she said, people say, how can I do this? She said, I'm safe, I'm in the comfort of my own home, and ain't nobody better to handle her money that she can trust in her business like her mama. And I was like, kudos, girl, go ahead. And she said it went from her, she said she was shy at first, and it went from her just talking and just doing little stuff. And she started off, dancing and doing stuff to where she gets nude and she does different stuff. The young girl, the girl is not no more than 25 years old. And she already is coming out with her own line of sex toys. So it's big money and it's fast money and it's safe money because you're doing it at home. Okay. Keitra says, yes, honey. Yes, yes. Look, Keitra, we giving them some knowledge today. That's right. We don't know who is going through what. Things we can do is something they may not. Come on now. That's all. Look, tell y'all something. I'm not shy about nothing that I did. I'm not ashamed of anything that I had to do. Okay. I am blessed when it come down to feeding your family and providing for your family. You do what you have to do. Some people make sandwiches, okay? And they go out and they sell them. You got the food trucks and you got the sandwich shops and this and that. But then you have others that need fast money and they might make a sandwich butt ass naked. Okay. So that person that made the sandwich and that has the food truck or they might got, let's say, $10 for that sandwich. But that girl that decide to make that sandwich in her bikini or decide to make that sandwich topless, you know how much she getting for that sandwich? $50, $100, $1,000 for a sandwich that she ain't did nothing no different than you, but just pop the boob out or decide to do it butt naked or something. She put a twist on the game. And that's why I don't understand why people get mad when you put a twist on the game. Those that do hair, I'm just giving y'all knowledge. Those that do hair and stuff like that, and you see the girls braiding their hair or getting their hair braided, well, you got other girls that'll put a twist on that. That's why you see the different colors where some girls' hair is blue, some is purple, some is red. They put a twist on it. You can always come up with something new or something different that's already been there. That's why I didn't understand why the girl that claimed that I took her name and I stole her. You know how many people use Queen and everything? Queen this, Queen that, and this and that. I think when Queen came out, I don't think you put a patent on it. I was always Queen. Queen was always in my name. I just dropped the other shit and put the DA instead of THE. But then you have somebody else thinking that you're taking from them, that you're taking that from them, which you're not. What you looking for? What? Oh, that's your. Farron, go downstairs and push the minus button on the air so it can pop on 3 times.
You said 5 times.
I said 3.
8.
I said 3.
Got it. 16.
Okay, I got some. If you know how to make wigs, wigs are very big. Ooh, you better say it. So, mommy for life. Wigs is the thing. If you got some, my niece, she is a beauty guru out in Atlanta. She's huge, honey. She has over 200,000 followers. Okay. She has the YouTube plaque and everything. She is really huge. And she makes wigs, makes beautiful wigs. When I was out there, when my sister passed away, God rest her soul, I told my niece, I said, give me one of them wigs, girl. Give me one of them wigs. And what? I know I didn't. I said air. I said turn it down, the minus button, so it could click on.
Yeah, it's on 72. It was on 75.
Okay, so the air should click. You ain't touch nothing. You didn't turn the heat on, did you?
No, I could. It was on 75, the air, and I put it on 72.
Okay, so then it's gonna click on. So yeah, wigs is huge because a lot of these girls, they love the wigs. Wigs is that's another big money game. Definitely. The big money is animal videos. If you have pets, sell your pet activities online also. Come on, Keitra. Give them these. Come on. Y'all better write this down. Y'all better write these good. That's another one. You know another one that I'm going to give you for? You know another one? If you have a job or had a job that you're good at, that you're great at, sell it. If you market a class, sell the class on, like I do real estate and I do management and I give a lot of information for free. Like earlier, I gave you guys the information if you needed help paying your rent. I gave you the information if you needed help paying your cell phone bill and stuff. Do you know I could just put a class together and of information and I could sell that and rent that. So that's another thing. Something that if you good at doing nails and other folk, there are so many girls that want to know. They tired of going to these Koreans and these different shops. They want to be able to do nails. I've been wanting to learn how y'all do them fancy eyebrows and stuff. Mama don't know how to do it. I would love to learn. They will pay for those classes. Folks will pay for that. Get you a little DVD video, get it going up. Keisha's right. Activities online, different, not just pet, but different activities online. You can make a lot of money. Silly Mommy said, girl, that's somebody on YouTube. He has so many cameras in his house. And what we're watching, if him and his dog, him playing with his dog, and he's a big YouTube and he's big on Instagram. See? And he's probably making thousands. I guarantee you he's making thousands. I know I'm going back to my roots to learn of acting, and I'm going to flip it to see how can I make it into a business and to my advantage. Exactly. People didn't know when I was telling folks when they was talking about the reality show and all that, y'all know I did a lot of TV. I've done a lot of TV. I've done commercials. I've done reality stuff. I've done movies. I can put that for those. I even gave free advice that I didn't even have to. I gave free advice to people that wanted to get into acting and into the business without being taken advantage of. I didn't have to give it away for free. I could have sold it. You know, I used to do seminars and charge $50 at my home where I would have those parents that wanted to get their daughters into acting and modeling. And I would even tell them the legit people who to contact, who to go in. I still have producers and directors that contact me. I just mentioned earlier that I had a producer contact me a couple of days ago about doing something. So yeah, you definitely, Silly Mommy, can turn that into a business because there's people every single day that want to get into business, but they're scared because they know that they could be taken advantage of. So that's good. That's another good one. Shoot, even the males are using a queen and lady and girl, you better come on, you better tell it. And the crazy part about it is they've been doing it. They've been doing it. The drag queens making ugly money. They make ugly money. Keisha said, okay, let me put a class together on inventory control specialist 101. You better go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And a lot of you guys could do that. You could put a class together. You sell your talent. Know your worth. My girl, Diamond Dory, she was just telling me the other day, I was talking to her. She's like, Gina, stop giving your stuff away. Stop giving all of the, because I give a lot of advice away for free, like we're doing today. We're giving, if you haven't caught this today, y'all better catch it, because, honey, next Keisha, we selling this advice, okay? We putting together packages, all right? But you're lucky and you're blessed, because if you're listening to us now, you're getting the advice, the information for free. Okay, I got to hook up with her because she could make me some wigs. Yes, she's great. She's really good. Hi, Maurice Delk. How you doing, love? I forgot you do real estate. Yeah, I've been doing, let me tell you something. I've been doing real estate. I've been in the market for, I got started working with investors. That's how I first got into the real estate game. I was doing home health care. I did home health care for like 15, 20 years. And then one of the brokers that I happen to know that we're very good friends with, he got together with some investors where doctors, lawyers, they all decided to buy up these properties and they wanted to flip them and rented them out and stuff, but they didn't have anybody that when they couldn't sell them to rent it out. So they needed somebody, a leasing specialist or a leasing, and that's how I fell into it. And I got paid pretty good. And then once those units that they had that they were renting, well, of course, they don't want the tenants to know that they're the landlords, that they're the owners, when there are doctors and lawyers and stuff. They didn't want, so that person only saw me. So I picked the rents up. I dropped the rents off. To them, and I took them to court, eviction court, if they didn't pay and this and that. I would be the one that would show up in court. So I had been doing this like for years. Then I wind up going private. When I started going private, there's so many communities that are drowning because especially now more than ever, because their people are not paying rents and they don't know what to do and And so I started charging these companies, like I might be over here a week to help them get their numbers up. I might be over somewhere else. The best way to always go and to do is to go private. When you're going private and you're doing it all, that's more money for you. Everything that you do, you put your spin on it. Somebody that's doing wigs, just put your spin on them doing wigs. Somebody else that's doing makeup, just let me tell you, I just added in to my foot fetish thing, tingle facials, fancy fingers facials is what I call it. And what I do is because people always say I have great skin. So now what I'm doing is selling my facials that I do. And I just do regular cleansing, washing their face, doing this, and then using natural healthy products and stuff and massaging the face and doing this and that. And then I can charge them a quick $50, a quick $100 or whatever. Put your spin on it. That's all it is that you gotta do. Silly Mommy says, my hairstyle is she does eyebrows classes and then she's doing a remote because of the pandemic. See? Yeah, you can do a remote. Even when the pandemic is up, you ain't got to go back to doing it. You can still do a remote and just let them buy tickets. Give everybody the link and let them buy tickets and go and do it. So this is great advice, right? I have to email you about a big $1 million business. I have never seen it ever, and it should blow us out the box. Keitra, you better come on, honey. Come on and email your sister. Let me put mine down here. Okay, so I put it up there, and I'm also going to put my business number for those that if you want to call me or text me, you can leave a message for me and all of that. That's my business number. I've had that number for years. And so, if you got business ideas, if you want to talk about your business ideas, call me or email me and let's chat. Yes, I remember those live streams about you talking about reality TV and just make it in the business, what to do and what not to do. Yeah, remember that? I used to tell everybody what to do. That's why I was like, y'all think that shit happens overnight. When I was trying to explain to them, you can't just say, I'm going to do a reality show and and you talking about it being on national TV, because it doesn't work like that. It takes years. It takes years for that shit. Don't happen in weeks, a couple of months, unless you're going to put it on YouTube. Now, if you're going to do a YouTube reality show, you can put that shit together and you can do it overnight. But if you're talking about a major network, it doesn't happen. That doesn't happen overnight. That doesn't happen within weeks. It's not like that. It is a lot of going back and forth. It's contracts and different things that you have to sign. And the big dogs, the big wigs, they're flying you out and they're paying for everything. You ain't gonna never stay in no room with no 5 or 10 other people, other persons and stuff like that. So I shared a lot of this because I knew a lot of people, they really do want to get in to entertain. Entertainment can be lovely. It can be great, but it can also be a nightmare for those that don't understand it. It can be horrible and you have to watch yourself. So I shared that with a lot of people for free, but I won't be sharing this advice, no more. Like, let's see here. Let me go back up. Sorry for the typos. It's okay. Look, I'm trying to go back and see. Okay, because I don't want to miss nothing. Look, that's what I'm working on my body, because I'm thinking about auditioning for some of the reality shows. That would be great. And honey, let me tell you something. You don't gotta wait and work on your body to get on. Did you not see a bunch of them bad built bitches that was on the reality shows like Nene Leakes? And then after that money started coming in, she got the nose fixed. She got the, and all that, and doing that. It is about your talent. They'll worry about, because see, all this can be changed. The hair can be changed. Your physical appearance can be changed, but talent cannot be changed. So if you got the talent, silly mommy, you speaking from somebody from experience that know the business. Okay, I ain't just talking stuff, that know the business, that worked with and talked to and deal with top producers, directors, and actors and actresses and all this stuff. I rubbed elbows with the biggest of the big, such as Tyra Banks. Okay, so if you have that talent, it's going to speak for everything. The other shit you can do later on, they'll even help you. So that, don't wait, get on it, do it now. I also did many classes on how good Shell can be into theater at a young age. Now that's great. Hello, are you a ghost of George Floyd? Who is that? Oh, we got no, we don't got the trolls up in here. We got a troll up in here. See, and they come in here out of nowhere, and I don't even know if that's your picture or whatever, but we gonna just block you. That's what we gonna do. We don't have time for the mess, so we gonna just block you. Let's see here. My hairstylist does eyebrow. Oh, you was telling me about your hairstylist that do the Okay, y'all got my number that I put down at Peach. Hi, Peaches. How you doing? Okay. Silly Mom said, I got another one. What about Mr. Andre? He told women how to do the spin and twirl, which are mastered that just by looking at Tyra Banks' show and Mr. Andre. Yeah, now you can, yes, classes, master classes, stuff like that you want to do. Look, people will, it will take off. Videos, online stuff, teaching and helping and showing. It's definitely taking off. Let me tell y'all what I'm working on right now. So y'all know the big thing now is cannabis. Everybody is trying to get their own shops and stores and all this, and they're doing the edibles and all this stuff. I don't want to do none of that. I want to be a transporter. Transporters are making ugly money. Do you hear me? California is saturated because, you know, that's the drug king mecca, weed mecca. And the drivers, they can't even keep up. When my daughter and my son was out there, they said they had them delivering stuff every day. And the guy would say, I still got 20 more deliveries to make. I still got the thousands of dollars that they're making. Here in Illinois, it hasn't caught on yet because people are just starting to open up their dispensaries and stuff here in Illinois. So I'm on top of the game with getting everything that I need to get my licenses and all of that stuff done so that I can get ready to start my transport business of so we're gonna be transporting the cannabis, the edibles. We're gonna do it all, and it's gonna make ugly money. And because I'm getting in on it, and I'm doing it early. So I want this to be my main source of income, because that money gonna be coming in like clockwork. But you gotta have faith. You can't let nobody talk you out of it. You can't. I was mentioning to my coworker the other day, and she says, "Oh, Gina gonna be the leasing agent delivering the cat." I said, "Girl, you think I'm gonna still be doing leasing? You think I'm gonna still be doing no. The only way I'm gonna be doing real estate after that is because Gina gonna be buying real estate. Okay, that's the only way. After that, you just have to do your thing and put your spin on it. And right now, the weed cannabis game with them making it legal, it's the shit. Get your business started. And just put your own spin and your own idea on it. That's all you got to do. You are going to be blown away. I'm going to text and email after the live. All right. Don't you forget. I'm going to be waiting for you, Keitra. Stephanie said, yes, Nene looks totally different, doesn't she? Because that's what that money do to you. That's what it do. Another at-home views could be cooking, imperfect foods. Everyone don't love perfect. Exactly. Look, I did Keitra. I was telling everybody about, because I love doing quick family meals. If you're working in it and under, when everybody was doing the mukbangs, I was the one that did mukbangs on a budget. And I would tell everybody, I started that. I would do the mukbangs on a budget, and I would tell everybody how much everything costs. And a lot of it was free because I got it from the food pantry. And I would show the meals that I cooked for my family. And honey, we made some good meals, quick meals and everything. folks like that, because if you're struggling, you want a meal, for one, that's going to be enough for everybody in your family, that's going to be budget friendly, and that's going to taste good. Okay? Don't nobody know nothing more about a budget friendly, taste good ass meal than a black mama. Okay? Because we know how to put some stuff together. People would ask me, what you cooking, Miss Gina? And I would say, do y'all remember I used to say, what's in the pot? And some folks be like, what's in the pot? That means whatever I put in the pot is what I'm cooking. And I would literally be going through my cabinets to see what I can find and what we could throw in. My kids didn't even, half the time, I didn't know what I was making. And then I would show afterwards, this is what I made. This was the difference. What I could literally do a video and blow up. I should have named it. I should have started a video series and named it What's in the Pot. Because that's what we did. Those are all those things I did on this channel. On this channel. Excellent idea. Make sure you have your gun permit, Miss Gina. You would be. I already, Keitra, girl, let me tell you, baby, I already got that. I've been had that. I didn't have my gun permit for years. But what I'm doing is, now let me tell you, I don't want to tell too much of my business idea because I'm putting my spin on it. Okay. I'm getting this transport business started and I'm putting my spin on it. So I'm going to have my own custom made cars. That means that I'm going to get about I want to start off with 4 vehicles. I'm going to get 4 small vehicles. I'm going to get them wrapped because getting them wrapped is a lot cheaper than getting paint put on it. So they're going to be wrapped. It's going to have our logo on it. It's going to let the officers know that this vehicle is armed, and each vehicle has 2 drivers. One driver is going to be the delivery driver, the person that drives, and the other driver that's going to be in the back seat is going to be locked and loaded. So they're going to have a license to carry. They're going to have to go to school. They're going to have to go through the classes. Honey, my I's are going to be dotted and my T's are going to be crossed. Everything is going to be legit. Because I want, like you said, millionaire. I already know how I got people that want to invest in this with me already. Because the license for it alone, the application, just to do the application is $5,000. Okay. That's just to do the application. It's going to cost you $5,000. Then the license itself is $10,000. So once they give you the okay, your application, the license is going to be another $10,000 that you got to have. The only difference is they will let you start the business and you can make your money and then you can pay it that way. So I got folks that already wants to be invested. My application is already paid for. Mama already did that. So they'll recuperate. That money will be recouped back. But what you don't know is if you've been convicted, if you're a convicted felon of cannabis, of marijuana, however you got your conviction, and you want to go legit now, because now they're, cleaning records and everything, all those that's been convicted of marijuana and that's in jail for marijuana and weed, they getting out now, they get a discount. So that application that cost me $5,000 will cost that convicted felon $2,500. That license that's going to cost me $10,000, it's going to cost that convicted felon $5,000. See, do your research. Do your research. I'm giving y'all some free knowledge now. I ain't going to be giving y'all too much. Y'all going to be having to pay for the next class that we do. But you can be self-sufficient. You can be self-sufficient. You just got to, you got to do your research and get on top of it. My girl said, we'll speak it into the universe. I'm speaking it. I'm speaking. I've been saying, Keitra, I've been telling everybody, I said, I'm going to be letting the company know that I work for when the snow hits the ground, before the snow hits the ground. I'm going to be giving them my resignation. because my stuff gonna already be booming. I'm gonna be telling them, I'm sorry, I'm giving notice, but I quit. I quit. So you can don't think that idea, you're like, it ain't gonna work. Such and such came up with this idea. Just look at it. Look at the Kardashians, those girls that came up with their makeup, their makeup idea, right? Their makeup idea boomed into $1 billion business. And then what did Rihanna do? Then Rihanna came up with hers. All Rihanna did was put a spin on it. She put a spin on it and made it differently, and her business is $1 billion business. The other girl, the crayon girl, same thing. What is the one common goal that they all have? It's makeup. It's makeup. They just all did put a spin on it. So you can take somebody else's idea and put your own spin on it and watch it blow up. That's it. That's all. Transporting business has been around forever. I was talking to somebody else. Let me ask y'all this question. And this I want investors on. I'm trying to get investors on it. Why is it that Amazon is almost $1 trillion business? What is $1 trillion? Why is it that Amazon is the only company out there that everybody can buy something from and get some? And you know where they got started at? They got started in a garage. He rented when he thought people was laughing at him, when he said, I'm gonna buy up all kind of products and everybody gonna be able to get them from me, everything. And that company grew up to $1 trillion. Do you know they don't compete with nobody? They're the only big box company. When I did my research on it, they're the only big box company that is competing with like Walmart and those type of things, because they're the only other people that does stuff online. But literally it's only Amazon by itself. Why can't we do that? Why can't a group of us Black women, I would love to do this with women, why can't we get a building, everybody invest, we get a building and we buy everything wholesale and let everybody buy stuff from us and we create our own big box company? We can do it. You know why we can't? Because we don't stick together. And we hear all the horror stories and all the stuff about how Amazon is, where if Amazon had somebody to compete with, they'll get their shit together. Look, call me and talk to me. Where the big folks at? Okay, that's got some thousands, a million that want to invest. Okay, because we can go get a building. We can go get that big inventory company and start getting all the stuff and let our people buy from us. Anything in the world you can get off of Amazon. Why is it that Amazon is the only place that we are able to buy it from? I got the name picked out and everything. Why can't we come up with our own company? We can, where we can buy from us. Like I said before, you can take that product, that same product, and just put a spin on. How many lemon pies do they have? All kinds. And the only thing that's different is the box and the name. How many laptops do you see? Millions, from Apple to HP to Google. Everybody got, and the only thing is they all put their own spin on it and their names. That's it. I'm telling you guys. Hey, Tropical Punch. Happy Sunday, Miss Gina. I'm happy to see you again, sis. I'm glad that you're here. Mwah. Y'all, we got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, because y'all know I got to get off here at 10. I have to work in the morning. I got to get up. Not only do I have to get up extra early because I have to take my son. I have to take him to school, drop him off at his bus stop, and then I have to go to work. But I'm loving this conversation. This conversation is great. Everything goes in the wash. It just comes out different depending on the spin cycle. Come on, Keitra. You better tell them. Yep. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle blew up off her pines because a YouTuber, a content creator, got online and talked about how good, while eating and testing out her pie, and said how good it was, and Patti LaBelle blew up. It went viral. You see how that works? All it takes is for you to have a great idea. A great idea. And you can profit from it. You can do it. You know how many different kinds of hoop earrings that we have? All different kinds, gold, silver, platinum, and everybody just put a different spin. Headbands, everybody got them. They just put a different spin on it. I'm loving it also, and I will email you too. Thank you, Peaches. Yes, email me, send me a text, call me. This is what I like to do. I like doing videos that's going to motivate us. I like doing videos and stuff that is going to help us prosper, because we're struggling right now. And instead of us trying to pull together and make something happen, we pulling apart because we scared she gonna do better than us. Well, girl, if she do better than you and y'all started together, she gonna help you. That's how it's supposed to go. And we said, but yes, Stephanie, come on, girl. The bonnets. There is every kind of bonnet that you can think of that's out here. And guess what? They all making money off of the bonnets. They all making money off the bonnets. I bought one. I got one with the bling, because y'all know Miss Gina. I just love the bling and stuff. But I got regular bonnets too. My daughters and them take the bonnet. I buy so many. I buy bonnets from everybody. I get them from everybody. So all you have to do is just touch it up a little bit. Put your spin on it. That's it. That is it. We got a few more minutes. This was an excellent grown knowledge live. As soon as you're off, I'm on the phone line. Okay, baby. Okay, I'm going. Look, I have both of my phones right here. I am ready. This was excellent. This literally was a great live. I love doing the movie things with you guys, talking about the movies and just stuff that just make you laugh and bring back memories and stuff. But I'm also all about education. I'm all about thriving. I'm all about being self-sufficient, because y'all already know I was homeless. Okay, I was homeless. I was out there. I didn't have nothing. I had to start over, not once, not twice, but several times did I have to start over. And hey, Sasha. And so I want to keep somebody else from having to go through what I went through. I always miss your live. Well, you didn't miss this one. Even though you came in on the end of it. You're here. Somebody came up with bonnet with silk lining for black hair. See? Again, Stephanie, it's about putting your spin on it. That's all. That's all. Cute, comfortable steel toe shoes for those in the field of protection. That part. Yes. Yes. How about like me? My feet swell. I'm not the only woman that has swollen feet and swollen legs. So do you know how we have the compression socks? You girls that know how to sew some stretch pants, compression material. Do you not know that will blow up? That will blow, because one thing us big ladies like is we like wearing elastic clothes, things that breathe. But if you came up with a pair of stretch pants, that's compression stretch pants, where we can, because we don't have to wear them ugly socks, we could just put them on, and then if we want to put the socks on, it'll help our feet. And that's good for somebody that can sew. Get some of that compression material and make some pants. I'm telling you, there's ways. Sasha, how have you been? I haven't seen you. We haven't seen Sasha. Sasha haven't been around in a while. Sasha's been good. Well, anyway, it's 10 o'clock, everybody. I'm about to end this broadcast. I'm going to talk to a few of my peeps on the phone, and I'm gonna go live again. I know I don't go live much anymore. What I usually do is do a video, and I usually upload it. But these kind of talks and conversations I love. So let's continue the conversation on how we can prosper and how we can help each other. And if you got some money making ideas, by all means, share them, get them out there. I'm going to do a show where everybody can just advertise their business. I used to love doing that when I did the cash out parties. When I did the cash out parties, we would also let everybody come on and promote for free. That was the one thing. You can't do that on everybody else's. They ain't allowing you to. But I would always let everybody come over to my platform, and you could promote whatever it was that you did for free. And then we got to buy it, sell it. One of the girls, Tracy, she did makeup. I think she sold makeup for Mary Kay. And literally I did a whole show for her, and we all bought makeup and stuff from her, even though she flipped on me and turned on me later. But it was the fact that I wanted to uplift my sister, and so those are the things that we're doing. So that's what we're doing now. It doesn't matter whether you're in adult entertainment, whether you're in clothing, jewelry, the food industry, you're a delivery person, whatever it is that you're good at, promote that shit. Let us promote that shit for you so you can make money, because times is hard. Times is hard. And let me tell you something, those that got it all, those that doing well, they ain't on YouTube. They ain't on YouTube, because those that's popping it and making millions and millions of dollars, not even the millionaire YouTubers. They ain't on YouTubers. They hire companies. Did y'all not know that? Y'all thinking that y'all talking to that YouTuber no, you talking to a company that was hired to look and watch over his channel or her channel. They ain't the ones on there that you're dealing with. They back living their best life, spending their money, doing their own thing. So this is what we got to do. We got to continue to share, promote each other, and help each other out, and look out for you. If you know you got a good person that's sharing and that's doing different things like this, it's not going to hurt you to, cash app them, super chat them, leave them a message of encouragement. Okay, I love messages of encouragement. I love when somebody else sends me a message later on saying, "Ooh, Miss Gina, that was a good live. You touched me here." Because then that let me know somebody's getting it. Somebody's getting it. And if that person's getting it, then another person's going to get it when I share it and when I reshare it. And if you don't have anything else to give, share it. Share the video. Share it. Do y'all see that that TikTok video that everybody uses? That sound bite where it says that you know the reason why I ain't a millionaire? You know the reason I ain't rich? Because you ain't share my shit. Why you ain't share it? And then it'll show what that person does for a living. I love those. I can watch those on TikTok because them girls are bad. Did y'all see the girl with the balloons? This one chick can do anything with balloons. She made a car. She made this. That's all she does is party balloons. And she had that. And they said, why you ain't rich yet? Why? I thought you was going to be a millionaire. And she said, you know why I ain't a millionaire? Because you ain't share my stuff. Why you ain't share? And when she got through showing everything, it was amazing. It costs you nothing. You don't want to give somebody a super chat. You don't want to give someone a cash app. But you like what they're doing. Then share they shit. Share it. I'm going to see how many of y'all going to share this video. Because y'all know they let me know. How many of y'all going to share this video? That costs you nothing. When I see somebody that I like, that I love, that I care about, I share their stuff like all the time. All the time. And I'm cool and I'm good on here with a lot of other YouTubers that they fight and argue, whatever. But I don't, because I don't do go tit for tat, and I'm not with this person because you don't like this person. This, I like who I like, I love who I love, and I'm gonna support who I'm gonna support. And if you good and respectful to me, I'm gonna be that way with you. And by doing, I might not can't super chat everybody, I might not can't cash app everybody, but I will share your shit. I will do that because it costs us nothing. On that note, everybody, I love you guys. Peace. God bless. Keitra, I'll be talking to you in a few minutes. Sasha, call me too, babe. Yeah, I got you. I love you guys. And it's never goodbye. It's just ta-ta for now. I see you guys later. I see you in the morning anyway. Thank you. Enjoy your life. Thank you, Stephanie. And y'all know I'm gonna go. Y'all, I'll be uploading a video on my way to work tomorrow. I always do something positive for Mondays. So we're gonna have a magnificent Monday in the morning. Okay. Ta-ta for now.